All right, here we go. Bloomington, Normal West. I'm sorry, off to a rough start there. Bloomington against Normal West. Huge night, though, for Bloomington right here. A.J. Cadron right here is going to hook up with Keontae Hamilton for the right at the goal line. Hamilton had a big game, but boy, Cadron, remember, we did the nice story. His mom's the principal at Normal West. He wanted bragging rights. He got bragging rights. Rob Lanier, the touchdown right here behind big 370-pound Caden Walls. And he barrels into the end zone. Lanier's having a huge year. So's Mikey Kimmel. Now Peyton Mefford for Normal West came off the bench and led a touchdown drive here to Malik Givens. But this one's all Bloomington. Isaiah Martin's going to find the end zone right here. And Bloomington's a winner tonight, 48-16. Bloomington is 4-0, and they look like they belong ranked in the state's top 10. The state-ranked Peoria High Lions hosting their big rival Peoria Emmanuel. It did not take long for Peoria High to strike. Kendall Netters goes 51 yards behind Kennedy Haven and Brock Deshawn for a touchdown right here for Peoria High. Tyson Ward at quarterback right here. He's going to keep it on his own and just fight his way to the goal line right here. I wasn't sure if Tyson Ward got in, but the referee right in front of me says, yeah, that ball got over the goal line. That is 6 points. Looks like the right call right there, huh? Manuel comes back on a kickoff return here. Amani Breedlove picks it up, and he steps outside, actually inside, then outside, and he is gone. Checking out that phony turf at Peoria Stadium, Amani Breedlove goes all the way back for Peoria Emmanuel. But you see Peoria High was checking out the scoreboard. They almost put up 186 points. Ward to Jalen Rayford. Rayford's going 80 yards for a touchdown. Now he's got to work on the celebration a little bit because he gets tripped by the goal line. Whoops. But Peoria High is a big winner tonight, and they are 4-0. Another big Peoria rivalry. Peoria and Notre Dame taking on Richwoods this evening, and Richwood setting up the pyramid right here. It's going to be Richwood's Bryce Hopkins to Ace Hawks for a first down early, but on fourth down with Richwood's driving, the PND defense says this drive's over. Jack Kenny and a whole bunch of Irish in on the tackle. They take over on offense right here at Peoria and Notre Dame, and it's going to be Jamari Marazetz with the touchdown, running behind Cy Corey, his pulling guard. Yeah, Notre Dame had the running game going, but I thought their best play of the night was a pass. Watch Ben Mullins to Lawson Alwyn. Alwyn scoops up the throw and then takes off diving for the pylon. Look at Alwyn go. PND is a winner, 65-14, Peoria Notre Dame. The Normal Community Ironmen leave the Big 12 Conference tonight for a big non-conference test. They are at state-ranked Kankakee. Yep, a battle of state-ranked teams. Jason Dringwitz and Normal Community taking the field tonight against one of the state's fastest teams, Kankakee. And Normal Community hung in there. It was a four-quarter game. Kyle Beatty right here to Kalen Taylor on a nice screen pass, and Normal Community picks up good yards. Then it's going to be Colt Kretzinger with a nice run for the Iron as they had a lot of yards in this game. Murphy Brennan and a whole bunch of Ironmen in on the tackle right here as Normal Community's defense coming up big. But Kankakee, so much speed. When you blow a coverage against Kankakee, it'll be 6. The K's score a touchdown right here. Kankakee wins it. Normal Community played well, but Kankakee beats them 26-13. Now to the Mid-Illini. Last week, Washington knocked off Metamora. Pekin knocked off Dunlap. Big wins for both the Panthers and Dragons. Big wins that make tonight's game even bigger. Washington at Pekin. The Pekin crowd feeling good. They're up 9-6 at halftime, and they're driving in the third quarter. It's Ty Jackson right here powering inside the 10-yard line for Pekin. But that drive ended with a blocked field goal. Washington then went 90 yards the other way. Terrific run right here by Hunter Reed behind the blocking of Will Freeman, among others. Then it's going to be Reed with the touchdown coming right at you. This is power football right here. You got Thornton, you got Cash Wisher, and a whole bunch of linemen. Look at the finish by Reed into the end zone. You think he's a little bit fired up. The senior Hunter Reed with the touchdown. Then in the fourth quarter, Washington puts it away. 3rd and long. Tyler Humphrey, the bomb to A.J. Jones. 6. Washington 19, Pekin 9. We'll hear from the Panthers tonight on Friday overtime. Now to Metamora. This is a wild game as well. Metamora leads the game in the second half, but the Morton Potters are going to take the lead on the quarterback draw. Isaac Davis into the end zone. Morton has a 29-28 lead. But Metamora comes back. They get a nice inside handoff, little jet sweep right here. Or, excuse me, this is out of the Wildcat. That's Avery Grebner. The direct snap to the speedy Grebner, who picks up big yards racing down the left sideline. Then Stephen Petrie, the bomb to Evan Kyle for the terrific catch. He's down inside the 5. Petrie's going to barrel in for a go-ahead score, but Metamora needed one final score to win the game, and they got that score courtesy of Evan Kyle. Kyle is gone. Metamora is a winner, 40-37. What a game at Malone Field. What a win for Metamora. All right, to Canton. We had a late start in this game. It's not yet a final. East Peoria looking to go 4-0 against Canton, but East Peoria in trouble. The bad snap right here. Brandon Rock, what an athlete. Rock's going to beat everybody to the football. Scoop and score for Canton by Brandon Rock. Then it's going to be Brandon Rock in the direct snap, and he's going to score again for the Canton Little Giants, again trying to hand East Peoria their first loss of the year. Now East Peoria has rallied and scored some points of their own. Dalton Oakman to R.J. Jackson here for East Peoria, but you see the score, not a final. We'll keep you updated on this, but Canton does lead the game 30-27 Canton. Dunlap in bounce back mode at Limestone. They get the running game going right here. John Feldman running behind the biggest guy on the field. That's big Isaac Foster. Foster seals the outside, and Feldman picks up big yards. Then it's going to be run to daylight. Watch Joe Weeks running behind Foster, and Colton Barlow. I'd run behind those guys too. He's into the end zone standing up for the Dunlap touchdown. Dunlap doing it on the ground. Dunlap doing it in the air. Johnny Bargan to Max Sutter. Wow. What a red zone target. Max Sutter goes and gets it. Great toss by Bargan. Later it's going to be Weeks with another score, and Dunlap bounces back in a big way. Weeks right up the middle, almost untouched until he gets to the end zone. Nice cut back there. 49-0. Dunlap is a winner over Limestone. All right, time for a quick break.